Okay, so good morning, Vivian. Thank you for coming online to do an online testimonial with me today.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, no, and it's I think we met each other last year at the start of COVID-19. So it's certainly been a very interesting few years, hey?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what I'd just like to know is a little bit about yourself. You don't have to go in full detail, but just who you are. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? How old are you? A little bit about that.
Okay. So I'm 35 and I'm single at the moment. So I started looking at investing um, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and at the time um, I haven't actually owned any properties at all. And I was just, not sure what I was doing and don't know where to look and what to do. So I was very lost. But at the same time, you're getting a lot of um, lots of different opinions and lots of different views from lots of different people. So it was just very it was just too much to take on. And then about 3 years ago, I bought my own property in Sydney where I'm living in at the moment, and it was off the plan. And so, which throughout that time, I uh, encountered a lot of problems as well because it was off the plan, and I bought it on my own. So there was nobody to help me, and there were a lot of issues. So, but I'm living in it now. So yeah, I've been living in it for 2 years now.
Um, what was the and obviously that's very important to bring up because you were hesitant when you and I met,
Yes.
and we there was a lot of questions, and I honor you in the fact that you gave me the opportunity to help and assist you to for whatever happened previous. And I think this is very important for people that have had a bad experience, to not let that experience dominate them and paralyze them from moving forward. So I'm very grateful that you gave me the opportunity to assist and help you.
Yep.
And communication's key, isn't it? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I didn't mind the questions. I was more than I love it. I love questions, and I
Yep.
love when you're inquisitive, and that I was able to basically get you started.
Yeah.
Now, I suppose this testimonial is each testimonial is different. I think this one is, as we go through this testimonial, by having a bad experience, I would love you to implement what I did differently to the experience that you previously had. So, first off, the very first question, obviously, and I think you've really just answered that, was, look, how long have you wanted to start your wealth creation journey? I think you just really did that, and
Yeah.
you just explained that. But what was the main reason you decided to engage Unlock Your Financial Future to help you with your wealth creation needs?
Um, so I guess I was in lockdown, and I mean, this topic had been on my mind for a little while, and I just needed somebody to guide me and really hold my hand throughout the whole journey. Um, and I guess part of the bad experience was that I was thrown a lot of ideas, and it was just too much to take on. But I guess what you did, Jackie, was you took me through step by step, and you were very clear about each step. And it was just a lot about educating me about this whole field, which was still very foreign to me at the time. And I found that really reassuring. Um, and I felt that, I was safe to make this decision that you had given me. So, yeah, I was really grateful for that.
Yeah, and I truly honor you that you did that. And I was just checking the date when when you first came to talk to me, and that was in
Yeah.
April, which
Yeah.
was, which was for anybody listening to this, and they go, one of the biggest things, I mean, I've been in this industry a long time, is where people procrastinate. And at the start of COVID-19, the actual not only were you getting lots of information and it was overwhelming, but the information about investing in the market was overwhelming. It was doom and gloom when April last year.
Absolutely.
So so not only did you give me the opportunity, you absolutely ignored all the doom and gloom. And as we sit here in November 2021, that wasn't doom and gloom at all. It actually
Yeah.
worked out very,
Yeah.
very well. Your Sydney property and the actual
Absolutely.
property you bought in Queensland as well. So can I congratulate you, Vivian? I mean it from the bottom of my heart. That I mean, I love that that you did listen, and that you did move forward. So it gives me great joy and pleasure that you did do that. And you and I know you've got actually come off financially really, really well as well.
Yeah.
At the end of this too.
Thank you.
So how would you describe, just for anybody listening now, so how would you describe the process in relation to the communication, the timing, the referral partners, the support? How did you find that as opposed to what you experienced before?
It was amazing. It was just completely different to when I had bought my own property, where I was just left in the blank, not knowing what I was expecting. Just I was getting delays after delays with my own property, but with this one, everything was pretty much on time, and I was getting constant feedback and constant updates. And like I was getting emails with photos, and it was just really, I was well informed throughout the whole process, so that was really excellent. Yeah.
Okay, so very communication is key, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially when you're, I mean, and you bought this one off the plan too. So your very
Yes,
first one was
correct.
off the plan. So you're
Yeah.
comparing two totally different experiences, still off the plan. And communication is key when we're doing off the plan. There's many advantages, as you know, with stamp duty, and you're getting a brand new product.
Yeah.
But it's very important to actually see that build process.
Sure.
Um, and the timing of the build, obviously, and we built in COVID-19, so
Yes.
it did really, really well too, considering the Sydney property wasn't in COVID-19. The build time, was pretty on target.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good.
So can I ask you now, and I'm comparing because each testimonial is different. I think it's number one, just for anybody listening out there, you're a single lady, and I at 35 years of age, 34 when we met. You're taking control of your own financial future. I absolutely love it as a single woman in my 50s who's been a single mum as well. And I just absolutely, you're taking control of your own and learning how to create your own wealth creation. So I'm so honored, female to female. I really am.
Yeah.
Can I ask you now, what are the main benefits of working with Unlock Your Financial Future, me and my referral partner, the whole network, as opposed to what you did on your own?
Oh, it was a massive difference. So I was getting the right people directed to me. So you had the right lawyers, the right real estate agents, the right financial people. So I don't have to go looking for my own, um, and uh, and they were all ready to help me. And because you had referred them to me, they had this background knowledge already, so I don't have to go explain what I was going through, what my property was. So they had already gotten all the information. So I pretty much didn't need to do anything. So that was amazing.
Yeah, and that's actually very powerful what you just said, because there's nothing more tiring. I mean, you're in the job you're in. You can't just jump out and jump on an email and jump on the phone. For what you do, you've got to do I know for a fact that we log. You're better off to talk to after 6 o'clock. So to relay, if you've got a lunch hour, half an hour. And then you've got to start relaying, your property and this story and that story, and we've done all that for you. So it certainly saves you time and energy. And I suppose the main advantages of working with the referral partners are what do you see?
Um, I guess I get the guarantee that I'm getting a good service from you, because obviously uh, they are your partners as well. So you make sure that I'm looked after, and the whole process is smooth and fuss free, pretty much.
Yeah. And would you be happy to recommend Unlock Your Financial Future services to a family friend, to a colleague?
Yeah, totally, absolutely, yeah, I
That's
would love
awesome.
to. Yeah.
Thanks, Vivian. And just very quickly, just on your actual property, you actually, it was off the plan. It'd be very exciting now to actually do a valuation on your property, because I truly believe in the current markets, you've got some capital there as well. Everything's done for you. We're just about ready to handover's just occurred. So depreciation is done. Several moments away. And we've just explained how 6 months from now to hand over, to do your inspection.
Sure.
So thank you. We're always here for you. The service isn't just about the build process. It's afterwards as well. And Unlock Your Financial Future is 80% referral clients. So I thank you for doing this, because people want to know. The obvious question is, who are you? What are you? And are you going to follow through with what you said we were going to do? And did we do that for you?
Absolutely, you did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Vivian. Thanks, lovely. Have a great day.
Thank you.